Lesson 17th. Comprehension. A comprehension is an important part of the English language to develop language skills. Comprehension means a complete and thorough understanding of it. It makes students perfect to grasp the meaning of the passage. Comprehension provides the students a platform for writing English as per the capacity of the student. The following steps are to be followed while answering the question. First, read the passage twice to understand the theme and central ideas of the passage. Second, while answering the questions, find out the answer of the required question from the passage. Do not give the answer out of the passage. Third, go through the questions and then answer them. Fourth, answer should be written in your own language using important keywords from the passage. Fifth, answer should be clear, brief, and up to the mark. Sixth, do not use any extra information of your own. Do not copy the same sentence of the passage. Use the same tense in answering questions in which they are asked. Take care of grammatical errors and spelling mistakes. Read the following passage carefully and answer the following questions. First, health is wealth. The English proverb goes like this: health is wealth. Health is of two types, physical health and mental health. The fitness of the body, the ability to fight disease, and general euphoria are the essential parts of physical health. It must be noted that even if a person is partially disabled, he could be called perfectly healthy. For perfect physical health, we must take bath regularly, brush your teeth, have morning and evening walks, and must take a balanced diet. Green vegetables, fresh salads, and fruit juices help us fight disease and aging. The other part of health is mental health. A sound mind lives in a sound body. Mental health relates to the ability of a man to withstand stress and fight against all odds despite physical and financial limitations. Yoga is good for developing the power of mind. Second, mosquitoes. When we are growing, we learn that tigers and sharks are dangerous animals. We might be scared of them because they are big and powerful. As we get older, however, we learn that sometimes the most dangerous animals are also the smallest animals. In fact, the animal that kills the most people every year is one that you have probably killed yourself many times, the mosquito. While it may seem that all mosquitoes are biters, this is not actually the case. Male mosquitoes eat plant nectar. On the other hand, female mosquitoes feed on animal blood. They need this blood to live and produce eggs. When a female mosquito bites a human being, it transmits a small amount of saliva into the blood. This saliva may or may not contain a deadly disease. The result of the bite can be as minor as an itchy bump or as serious as death. Because a mosquito can bite many people in the course of its life, it can carry diseases from one person to another very easily. Two of the most deadly diseases carried by mosquitoes are malaria and yellow fever. More than 700 million people become sick from these diseases every year. At least 2 million of these people die from these diseases. Many scientists are working on safer and better ways to kill mosquitoes. But so far, there is no sure way to protect everyone in the world from their deadly bites. Mosquito nets can be placed over beds to protect people against being bitten. These nets help people stay safe at night, but they do not kill any mosquitoes. Mosquitoes have many natural enemies like bats, birds, dragonflies, and certain kinds of fish. Bringing more of these animals into places where mosquitoes live might help to cut down the amount of mosquitoes can also be killed with poisons or sprays. Even though these sprays kill mosquitoes, they may also harm other plants or animals. Although mosquitoes may not seem as scary as large, more powerful animals, they are far more dangerous to human beings, but these are changing. It is highly likely that one day scientists will find a way to keep everyone safe from mosquitoes and the diseases they carry. Rain in summer. How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat in the broad and fiery street, in the narrow lane. How beautiful is the rain. How it clatters along the roofs like the tramp of hooves. How it gushes and struggles out from the throat of the overflowing spout across the window pane. It pours and swift and wide with the muddy tide like a river down the gutter roars. The rain, the welcome rain. Seasons in India. India is a fortunate country in the world with well-defined seasons that change with regularity in a natural cycle. There are 4 major seasons, namely the summer season, the rainy season, the autumn season, and the winter season. Each season has its own characteristics and charm. People are aware of it. In fact, every season brings us pleasure or pain. We await a particular season eagerly and go through it patiently. We look forward to the next season when the present season starts boring us. The winter is a very healthy season. It comes after the rainy season. It lasts roughly between November and February. December and January are very cold months.